Hey, this is the first live video today, and let me answer one question. There are people who are just tending to realize what they are in the middle of an interesting situation, and kind of like ownership of our life. And there is a huge question: who is the owner? Now, they are saying some of the people are saying that it's enough to go out on the street and fight and saying it's enough. I have to say something which is just an empirical truth, that it is not enough. If there is an awakening, if there is a truth in it, and it has to be you who decides if it is true or not, but if it is true that the higher frequency we are at, the more protected we are from viruses and from any other kind of physical and energy and other kind of dangers. Now, it is just a proof, and it's just a tiny detail. It's not enough to know about this, but it's enough to think about, truth as it is. And from the beginning of the last century, fuel, about the fuel, the government and specific industries had a chance to make a decision about, and there had to be an additional material in the fuel, and they had to make a decision to use alcohol or lead. And alcohol, as you know, it is just vaporizing in the air with no harm. It's a natural material. No one can patent it. It is around us. It has been created in an organic way. Now, alcohol was one option. The other option was lead. Now, when they made a decision about this, it was obvious and known by science that lead is seriously toxic material. However, since it is not present in nature as it is, they made it in a way that they could get a patent on it. What does it mean? They got 1 cent after every liter of fuel. They patented this additional material in fuel. What does it mean? It means that lead does not evaporize, into the air, and we all have it. We all have it. How does it come to this situation now? If the frequency is rising, your symptoms are coming from the situation that it is getting in confrontation with the very, very low frequency of lead in your system. I don't know if you understand this. You can have the goodwill to raise your frequency. However, if you have lead in your organic system, it is giving you emotions, it is giving you thoughts, it is giving you a low energy, and it is messing with your physical body. It is affecting you on all levels. If you want to take care of yourself, you have to know what kind of heavy metals you have. And you have to learn about why, because you can avoid the sources. You can avoid the sources. You are free to avoid a lot of sources you don't avoid yet. Why? Because you don't know about them. Now, we have to get rid of heavy metals, and you have an option for that. I don't know about other options. I don't want to say there are no other options. However, there is one which is effective. So this is my message. It's empirical. I went through this. I realized, and I did get rid of that. So just listen to the whole video now, because it's very, very important to understand that you might have a wish to raise your frequency. However, if you have materials in your body which have and represent a very low frequency, you don't have the chance. However, you have your free will and you have your free option for making conscious decision. What you can do is that you find out what kind of not natural xenobiotic elements you have in your body and get rid of them. And it's an option. And this is what all of us have to do individually so that we can raise our frequency. There is no other way out. I'm sorry. That's just the fact. So get used to the idea and start the process. Start the process. Work on it. Bye.